Are you
All right, I just
prepared?
gotta turn my
I
sound.
am. Whenever you say.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So, Chaos versus Chaos. Can you guess what start these guys are doing?
Probably dead first.
Yeah, dead start OP. Don't even
Uh,
sweat it. All
Definitely
right.
gonna see the crawler play. The thing is whether arrows or cursed will go to bombers. And I honestly think cursed will be the first one because just knowing arrows, he's gonna play really passive.
What do you think the ideal amount of crawlers is before you go into a bomber?
Well, I think in this matchup, it's utility. Arrows is actually getting a crawler eaten up right now. Um, and while bombers are very good at like holding space against crawlers early, if you have a higher number of crawler, if you can somehow basically just not get blasted, you have more pressure on the economy because you can just run past crawlers, no problem, you know.
Yeah, true. And we
And Arrows
see.
is actually going to be the first to go into bombers, so
Oh, really? All right,
yeah, he's
interesting.
not playing the crawler game outright. Curse is actually chewing him up.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys saw that, but Cursed was actually on 300 gold for quite a while before making more stuff.
Yeah.
Spend your money, guys. Spend your money.
Who's that?
Oh, hi, guys.
What are you doing, Gale?
Creeping. Just chilling.
Yeah, you
I
sound
didn't know
bad.
who you were for a second there.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not like in the best scenario to commentate. I was just listening. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, no problem.
yeah, Arrows actually has him in a pretty good spot right now because he was able to put bombers first, and Cursed didn't have a micro play with his crawlers. He just immediately backed off tower, so now Arrows can just sit there and just send bombers forward, and Cursed won't have an answer for it.
Uh-oh. That was... Oh, no, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was absolutely awful.
Oh, they all live.
They will live. Yep, the regen. Arrow's not capitalizing with any of his crawlers right there.
Yeah, I think he
But I
just
mean,
wants to
it
keep
doesn't matter.
tower.
He's going for he just wants that gold advantage from tower right
Some
now
minor
because
hustle.
we already know what's coming from arrows.
Yeah, pretty late mana timing for Cursed in comparison to Antis. He already has that minor hustle coming in. You think he'll go deads or maybe wings?
I don't know. When I'm this far ahead, I personally like to go wings. But arrows will probably go deads. He is a big favorite on the dead play.
Yeah, deads, they're not
I
too
think
bad.
he's going for gold, this much gold, really, and just again, like just playing passive, just holding space. He's
Losing a crawler.
yeah, he is losing a crawler. I think he just wants to play for the late game. He just knows that if he can stack enough deads, he can kind of raffle stop.
Yeah. Cursed
Like
might be
that's his
going
game
for
plan.
like a Medusa rush. There we
That
go.
would actually be a really good counter.
Antis
For a
bombing
little
it.
bit, but he needs units to back it up, and he doesn't have any.
Antis is gonna send like 2 bombers and try and bomb it.
Yeah, it's hard to just straight bomber rush Chaos Miners because they have the passive as well. So
Yeah, that's true. He does get that poison pool too. I don't know if that's gonna do too much though.
it's actually gonna stop bombers from coming in. If arrows didn't want to go jugs and just keep constant pressure with bombers, you could set that up. I honestly think Curse should have made more crawlers to join Medusa because he would have had more peel for the Medusa and he could swarm the deads, but he didn't. Now because he doesn't have any other units though. It doesn't matter if he goes for the Medusa dead trades because Arrow's going to have more deads in the game regardless.
Yeah, it's like a little too late for...
It's a lot too late.
Oh, he's
We're
going
seeing
for
that.
another Medusa.
Yeah, and Arrows doesn't care. He's just kind of gonna go in. Really,
We
Chris
got-
doesn't have enough crawlers to deal with deads. Now he's in desperation, moving all his miners forward.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Population difference is staggering.
it looks like he's doing something there, but keep in mind, Arrows is like on his second row. He has 6 miners on mana. He can just keep going.
Right here was just the 3 deads in the front. Curse sat on way too many resources. He does have a second Medusa out. He will peel away with that other Medusa, but he's not stoning yet. Did he already use the stone?
I believe he did. Let me check. Yeah, the stones are on cooldown right now. The weak one could have stoned, but I think he just wanted to play it safe. Castle dead. That's BM at this point. It's not gonna stop the tanky units.
That's desperation. Yeah, I mean, Arrows didn't. He has deads. He shouldn't care about the puddle pool, to be honest. He could have just walked right in there. Yeah, like he walks over it then, and then he kind of goes, "Oh shit!" And I think now he's realizing how little damage that is, and he's just gonna walk that forward.
Yeah, he's just getting those passives, just solidifying that eco
Well, the puddle
game.
pool is good against wing play.
Is that 3 Medusas?
Still not enough.
Yeah,
He
it's...
has no other units to peel with. He has 1 dead. So, like as I said, Arrows will have, and it's just a larger economy. He also has a Medusa to trade with.
Yeah,
So
that
if
Medusa
going
wasn't...
down.
That Medusa shouldn't have even been a main concern, I think. 3 deads might have been more beneficial to snipe. Because he doesn't really have anything a Medusa can snipe. That'd be worth it. Other than his own Medusas, I guess.
No, I mean he's just. He did take out a Medusa with that. I mean, any trade for Arrows, while, you know, kind of negligent, is a trade because he's so far ahead.
Yeah, that's true. Like, even a beneficial trade is a negative trade.
Yeah, like, you know, it doesn't matter if he makes a Medusa and then loses it. If he takes a Medusa with it, it's worth. Like there, we see his other Medusa get blown, but he takes the Medusa out.
Ooh, that Crawler got the snipe on it. It died.
Yeah, it did. Got that last hit with the poison. And these deads should be enough to take down the tower.
I don't know, man. Kessel's deads are pretty strong.
And he's got a Medusa for that just extra damage. Putting out another layer of poison pool. He's actually going to peel. A little bit, I guess. Should E through this.
Yeah, it's not even worth, like, even considering those miners will do anything. Just keep going, I think.
Yeah, just keep going. He's gonna lose a couple deads, but, you know, that's...
Cursed with the triple Crawler Q.
He's gotta get something out.
Yeah, Arrows might be going for tower spawn too, it looks like. Or he's just...
Oh, he built a passive first for no reason. He's already sitting on the mana. The only reason they get that passive. The mana you get from the passive is actually amazing. Alright, double stone on the tower. The deads will finish it off.
Oh,
yeah.
There goes round 1.
Well, that's the power of just holding on to gold. He kind of just bled Curse out financially, you know.
Yeah. Alright, we got something interesting. We have an Empire swap up for the round 2.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah, we have Antis going to order.
Well, let's see it. I'm loading my page right now.
It's a pretty interesting change of events.
Alright. And when you may.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So, Antis is going to be doing the 2 miner, 1 sword play, which is pretty interesting. You don't usually see that, do you?
You don't. That's considered to be an unsafe start now. While it looks economically efficient against crawler pressure, you know, really good crawler pressure, you find yourself lacking in the forces to hold the tower, which is what the swords want to do, because the crawlers come out much faster.
Yeah, as you would say, high risk, high reward.
Yeah. So you see, he's not going to cheese down that sword as well as he could have. He gets a good trade there. Any damage on that sword right now is really strong because Now he goes in again.
Yeah, he's not getting those animation cancels. But he will be able to chase that sword to death, though.
Yeah, he will get that sword. This is very good for CursedTomb. Arrows could be wondering what mistake he made. And he's not going to finish off the crawler. That was really big. CursedTomb has to be careful with his crawlers here, though. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Curse is letting him take tower with that sticky sword right there.
He is, but for that sword chase, it's definitely worth. He's actually going to go right under them there. That was a really good play. Now he just needs to send up enough forcements to take back the tower.
I don't know. 3 swords is a force to be reckoned with, though. He's going for crawler upgrades.
That's spicy right there.
I don't know. Does he have enough crawlers to justify that?
He will if he keeps building.
I don't know. Like maybe a dead could have done more. I don't know.
He would have preferred the typical 5 crawler bomber start because then he would have had a lot of pressure here.
Oh yeah. Speaking of bombers, we haven't seen one yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna abandon bombers entirely. Antis is gonna go for his miners as Curse goes for his miners.
Yeah, it's not a good trade. You never really want to do that as Chaos.
Yeah, that Castle Archer is gonna like shut it down.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Cursed had the mass garrison, and Antis still has tower for like a minute now, I believe.
Yeah, Curse didn't give himself enough gold for Castle Dead. If he had Castle Dead, it would have been a fairly even trade. But now that Arrows is back on gold and reestablishing tower control...
Yeah, he does have those crawler upgrades now, and they're eating those swords up pretty fast.
They are, actually. He's got the speed one, too, so the chase is on.
Yeah, Antis does have the Castle Archer followed by the 2 archers, so I don't know if he wants to press in like that. Because he's kind of getting eaten.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that wasn't a very positive one.
That was oh no.
That was something.
I thought he was just gonna pick off that sword, but he got really greedy.
Yeah, I think he forgot that Castle Archer existed or something.
That or never noticed it. Maybe he saw the archers and figured, oh, that must have been the archer damage I took earlier.
Yeah, those swords will... Oh, no, he's going to skip the swords and go for the archers. However, Antis is just going to eat that eco up. Yeah, but those archers are not insignificant.
Yeah. Again, bad trade. Oh, now he's putting the
he should have followed through with that archer kill if he was going to go for it. And Antis is 1 sword.
Play from both sides.
Yeah, surprisingly, population is only like 5 apart. I would expect it to be more at this point. What is this?
Alright, Arrow's making a wall.
Curse got that wing going. He's gonna go wings.
Definitely a risky play.
Yeah, I mean
knowing Arrows was already tapping into archers and having the gold from tower, I think that would have been much safer. Because right now, Arrows is gonna able to approach. If Curse had at least 1 dead with poison by now, Arrows would have to respect him. Curse could have reestablished tower control, however briefly, because anytime Arrows would have come in, all you would have to do would just, you know, kill the sword with the crawlers and immediately peel behind the dead.
Yeah, and he's still investing in those crawlers, even though Antis has kind of demonstrated he has the counter for it.
Yeah, the wall right there will shut them down. If Curse is able to get any kind of tank in, though, gotta be careful with the wing.
No,
this is the wing.
He's losing some valuable stuff right now.
Yeah, that wall is too strong right now for Curse. He needs the Jugger in the forefront.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the Merrick too.
There goes his crawler mass. It's over, I think, for that at least. He might just be tapping into jugs the rest of the game.
I mean, as Arrows is already coming in with a spear, though. Spear wall and bash should end the game. He's loading up spear wall.
Curse might get a Medusa right now. No, he won't. Never mind.
Against a Zug with spear wall, though. he might be able to kill the Merrick. If he can get poison on the archers, it can turn things around. But it's going to be very, very hard to do.
Oh yeah, Antis hasn't gotten Cure. He doesn't really have to though, because there's nothing to poison his stuff.
Yeah, the only thing right now Curse could go for would be the puddle, but Antis would have to step on it. Alright, again, going for the crawlers. I mean the archers.
Should be. I don't know. Should he try and even snipe those Merricks, or should he just focus on the archers?
Definitely could have gotten Merrick. At that moment, he could have picked one Merrick off, and it would have been okay. Now he's.
Yeah, he can still do it. He's just. Oh, we have a Marokai. I didn't even notice that.
There's a Marrow play. He has a loaded Hellfist. He's gonna try to take care of some Merricks, but he doesn't have any duds now.
You got that mass garrison. I think Antis is just gonna try and kill his tower before he can come out again.
Antis is already full population. So, if Antis plays this outright, should just be able to shut down the statue.
Yeah, it looks like he'll.
Few simple D-kites away, and Antis has all the protection.
3 Merricks.
Yeah.
It's quite the tank. Ooh, he did call which Merrick he was trying to snipe. And he backed it away to not get it in the line of fire.
He did.
Ooh, those fire arrows were pretty.
Yeah, Arrows is reading him pretty hard.
Well, he is called arrows. And there we go. That is the end of Antis versus Cursed. Antis moving forward as expected. I think he's going to make it pretty far, if not
Well, he
take
is
it.
first seed.